cloud, connecting to server, recording. All right. And now we are recording on GarageBand too. All right. So
hello, friends. You can see my beautiful face
Matt now. All right. So it's season what now?
It's season 2. Dos senors.
So episode.
We're technical difficulty on your end there.
Yeah, it's definitely on my end, but as soon as I press record, the internet went. So. Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello?
Take it off. Take it off.
Okay. Let's. No, dude, we need to do both at the same time. All right, let's redo this. It's season what?
Season dos senors.
Episode.
It's episode uno, muchachos.
Episode 1, dude, and this is going to be electric because there's no sports going on in this world, so we have a lot of other things to talk to you about. For example, Matt, what's going on in the world of Corona?
So, according to sources that are doctors, being the Center of Health, people who have contracted coronavirus and survived it, I know a few, will gain immunity, which means they can walk around with their pants off, do whatever the hell they want when they go back into society, but everybody else is still screwed.
Right.
So,
that's
a big development for whoever may have actually gotten coronavirus. I don't know.
No. Confirm though that people can recover.
But I know those people are incredibly excited to just do whatever the hell they want when shit goes down.
Now, do we know if those people are fully recovered yet or not?
No.
Not
yet.
Dude,
hard to get a test.
Dude, the USA keeps winning because as of last night, we took the number 1 lead for confirmed cases worldwide. Number 1.
USA, baby.
USA number 1.
Get her done.
We're clicking on all cylinders. So good for Corona update. Thank you, Matt, for giving that to us. Have you when was the last time you were outside?
I went on a walk with my mother yesterday.
Okay.
Just to go on a walk.
How's she doing?
We kept our 6-foot distance.
Okay, there we go. My grandma goes on walks too.
Thank you. So do dogs.
Dogs can't get it though. Dogs can't get the virus.
No, because dogs are the besties boys.
Mm-hmm. I saw a dog the other day, like outside a grocery store. It was a really nice dog. I wanted to go up to it, but I feared that the owner might disapprove of the social distancing between the dog and I. Is that a thing? Do you need the social distance between animals and yourself?
Not that I know of. No.
All right. So there was an opportunity blown right there, but let's take this opportunity to go through our 2 new sponsors again. They're phenomenal. Hot Cheeto and Cool.
Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Oh my God. How could I forget? So do you have a Flamin' Hot Cheeto or a Cool Dorito?
My Flamin' Hot Cheetos, all old people anywhere, because you guys are screwed. You're going to die. I'll eat some Cheetos. They're not Flamin' Hot, but I'll eat some Cheetos while
All right. Do you know anyone with this virus that has interacted with old people lately?
Yeah, me. No.
How are those old people doing?
I haven't interacted with any old people. I did talk to Boris Johnson though, and now he's got the virus.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. That's so was that a Flamin' Hot Cheeto or a Cool Dorito?
Flamin' Hot Cheeto.
Okay. All right. Well, I have one. I have a hot, also a Flamin' Hot Cheeto. It's NFL Game Pass. So NFL Game Pass until June is just letting everyone watch free NFL games since 2009. So Actually, no. They're the Cool Ranch Dorito. They would have to be.
Pretty cool.
They have to be because it's pretty cool that they're doing that. All you can watch games. It seems like heaven. I already had NFL Game Pass, so it doesn't do much for me. So, and that's also why we're going to be going through all the 2010 in the 2010 era decade Patriot playoff losses. They're all in there. They're all in NFL Game Pass. We're going to be going through it. By the way, next Monday or this coming Monday, we need all our listeners to catch up on the Patriots-Jets divisional loss in 2010. So I'm currently halfway through that game. It's not going too well. Pats are down 14-3. I wonder how this one will turn out.
I think they'll pull it out. I don't know about you.
What?
I think they're going to pull it out. I don't know about you.
Dude, I think so. Dude, Brady in the second half. And they showed a stat. They're like, well, the last time the Patriots haven't scored a touchdown in the first half was against Miami in October. And they ended up putting up 35 points in the second half. So I'm like, oh, dude, Patriots are going to put up 35 in the second half against the Jets. They're going to win. Patriots are going to be all set. They're going to win and then move on to Pittsburgh, right? Or Pittsburgh will come into New England. So
Right.
All right, perfect. So, yep, NFL Game Pass. Thank you very much. Do you have another?
Do I have another? I guess my cool Dorito is liquor stores everywhere.
Okay.
Because they help me medicate throughout this dark time.
What have you been leaning on?
Oh, Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels. Okay.
Straight Jack.
Did you break open a bottle of emergency wine?
I had a Corona the other day. I put it on my story. I made the announcement that I have a Corona. Well,
and anyone get mad at you for that?
A few people said that I shouldn't joke around about it, but I wasn't joking. No.
Little do they know. Yeah, you're not a joking guy. No jokes allowed. But have you ventured out even to a liquor store, or are you all stocked up?
Well,
you've had to have gone through a couple of bottles now of Jack Daniels.
I've gone through a bottle. Well,
Okay.
I heard it's not good to drink too much alcohol with it. But now that
I heard that alcohol kills it. If we wash our hands with hand sanitizer, which is alcohol based, why wouldn't you want to drink as much alcohol as you can?
You can drink as much hand sanitizer as you want. I'm not going to drink anything. I do have my emergency stock of wine though, but that's for emergency occasions.
Like what?
Friends are coming over and need an extra bottle of wine, but you forgot to get it because you were running around doing whatever, and the friend shows up, and you'd be like, "Oh, I got myself covered."
Perfect.
Emergency.
Some nice $5 bottles of wine.
I do take No, they're very much like $45.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. All right. So I have a very flaming hot Cheeto coming at you right now.
Okay.
Instagram challenges everywhere.
Okay.
Instagram challenges everywhere. I definitely did not take part of one. So I'm not being hypocritical at all. I'm not a hypocrite.
Nope.
But the one that bothered me the most was until tomorrow. Until tomorrow. What is until tomorrow, dude? I literally woke up, saw everyone captioning things like until tomorrow. And I'm like, well, or like things, or did Trump announce that businesses are opening up tomorrow or something like that? What's everyone saying until tomorrow? I had to Google it. And then it takes me to like an Instagram challenge website. And it's like, well, until tomorrow is like, if you like a photo of someone who posts the caption until tomorrow, then you have to post a photo that says until tomorrow. And it's supposed to be like an embarrassing photo. So basically it's everyone who has a Finsta just posting an embarrassing photo from their Finsta onto their regular Instagram. And it has to be up until tomorrow. Matt being very, very responsible with hand sanitizer.
Sanitize, bitches.
But, dude, I just went out in, like, a trance right there. That's how upset I was about Instagram challenges. I definitely did not take part of one.
No, and I definitely don't have coronavirus.
No, you definitely do not. Nothing to worry about.
Don't worry about me. I'm not a bioweapon. So.
Have you taken part of an Instagram challenge yet?
I have not.
Okay.
What have I done? What have I done?
You've done nothing.
Yeah, that's a really hard question to ask. Actually, a pretty easy question to answer. Nothing.
Dude, did you watch Game of Thrones or no?
I watched all the Game of Thrones, and I've been thoroughly disappointed.
Right, dude. Well, you could embrace what King Robert once said. He said he wants to eat, drink, and fuck his way to an early grave.
Yeah, that's with the way the world's going, I'm down with that.
You're down for that. All right.
Yeah.
Dude, King Robert was the GOAT. He was probably the best king we saw.
Yeah, he was. Everybody liked him.
Except for Cersei, because she just wanted to bang her brother instead.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know.
For some reason, Littlefinger didn't really like. I feel like a lot. Well, I don't know, dude. People just get bored, right? You know, you have a king for 17 years or whatever it is, and then they're like, "Oh, we're bored. Cersei's like, "Oh, I'm bored. He doesn't appreciate me. Let me just kill him instead, even though I'm queen because of him." You know,
it's just crazy, man.
Yeah,
the world's
crazy.
a fucked up place, and it's sad. You know, you just gotta. It's just, I don't know, man.
All right. Do you have another hot take or cool take?
Do I have another hot take? Not that I can think of right now.
All right. I'm just gonna double down then. I'm just gonna say it's a Cool Ranch Dorito. It's MLB opening day. It was supposed to be, I think, yesterday because everyone started posting to Twitter hashtag MLB opening day at home. How is it?
Yeah.
Well, it didn't happen, so it's not even at home. There's no MLB open day at home. But, you know, and that really makes me double down on the now flaming hot Cheeto, which is Joe Buck, because he tweeted saying, if you send me a clip of you doing something, I'll commentate it and post it. So he's done like dogs running around. He's done like a little kid shooting a basketball. And then PFT commenter tweeted at him. It was just a 30-second clip of him breathing in bed. And then Joe Buck didn't respond. I don't know. I feel like he doesn't. I feel like a lot of people don't like PFT commenter, even though he came on Pardon My Take one time. So that's a double down right there. Cold seat or the cold Dorito. Cool Dorito? Cool Dorito? MLB opening day, hot flaming Cheeto, Joe Buck. Joe Buck's always on hot flaming Cheeto. Really is.
Yeah. I like the Kevin Harlan ones too, but those are in the game when like the cat runs on the field or like the dude runs on the field. And Kevin Harlan's like, yeah. There we go.
Yeah. The black cat. All right. Well, I guess that really takes care of it from our sponsor, right? We'll drop their name again. Flaming Hot Cheeto, Cool Ranch Dorito.
Yes, our multiple sponsors.
But let's just go to the rumor mill for a second. Rumor mill states that the Patriots are looking to change uniforms for this year so that the uniforms that Brady wore were only around for the Brady era. And now it's going to be considered the Brady era uniform because it was different before Brady. Now it's going to be different after Brady. Class act move by Robert Kraft. He's always classy. He's never done anything wrong. He never got a hand job from a prostitute at a massage parlor. Never did that. All he does is.
So, yeah, no, I'd be down for the. I'd be down for the 1990s, the old Flying Elvis, that Drew Bledsoe jersey.
Yep.
That would be the one I would throw it back to that.
That's pretty cool. Or what if we use those red unis that we used in 2012 against or 2010 against Minnesota? Remember those reds?
Yeah.
Why don't we use those reds anymore? Yeah, the throwback. Why don't we use the reds?
I don't know. I'd rather the 90s ones.
Those are pretty neat. And speaking, you mentioned Bledsoe number 11. The current number 11, Julian Edelman, posted to Instagram saying Foxborough forever. So I think he still wants to be traded to Tampa Bay. I think it should have said, or this is like similar to what Brady did, where he said forever a Patriot, but then you read his post and you're like, oh shit, he's leaving. Julian Edelman, he wrote Foxborough Forever, and then he just forgot to write underneath it that he's requesting a trade and holding out until he gets traded to Tampa Bay.
The stud man commented underneath though LFG.
Who commented LFG?
The stud man, Stidham.
Really, Stidham, dude. Apparently, Stidham. We need to look this up. Stidham has a nice looking girlfriend.
Does he now?
That's what sources have said.
Sources, according to sources, he attracts attractive women.
Yeah, she's no Giselle though. Obviously.
No Super G.
No. He doesn't have a supermodel wife that makes.
Just put a blanket over my my legs because I'm not wearing pants right now.
Or you're just getting a little cold.
Or I'm getting a little excited about the stud man. Yeah.
And his girlfriend.
No, just about the stud man.
Yeah, dude. Am I gonna start hating him? You know, like I hate every Brady backup. You know, I'm just gonna say I hate Jared. I hate Jared Stidham.
I'm team over Tom, so I'm not.
Dude, you don't even appreciate what Brady did for us, though.
I do, but for the Patriots, yes.
But what if they do super well? Then do you think that discounts what he did, what Brady did?
No.
You don't? You wouldn't be like, oh, if the Patriots went 10-6 this year, made a wild card, you wouldn't be like, oh, dude, see, like Brady only he got us like 1 or 2 more wins a year. That was it.
Yeah, but 1 or 2 more wins gives them a first round bye and probably puts them in the AFC title game.
Yeah, dude. I mean, for the next few years,
the big difference than maybe winning the division and going to the wild card round.
Well, for however long Brady is going to be playing in the league, I probably want Stidham to do as poorly as possible.
Okay. Well, I am team over Tom, and I will gladly take multiple Super Bowl championships for the Patriots
Stidham?
over the Buccaneers.
So
Yeah.
You want Stidham? Oh my God, dude! I can't.
I'm an asshole. I'm not Tom Brady's my favorite player.
Yeah.
Behind Gronk and Aaron Hernandez, but you know.
Yep, Aaron Hernandez, dude.
What can you do?
Where does Jules rank?
He's up there.
All right. Well, how about this? Besides Brady, rank your top 3 players in the league that you like, right off the top of the old dome. Besides Brady,
My favorite players.
Yep.
Like just any players. Wow, that's a big question. I do like Stephon Diggs.
Mm-hmm.
I think he makes Kirk Cousins. I think Kirk Cousins is a piece of cardboard.
Right. Don't tell Joe Spinoza that.
I'm sure he's listening. I'll take Marshawn Lynch if he's still playing. And then who else will I'll take Gardner Minshew.
Really? Okay. All right. Gardner Minshew.
So I'll take
on the show.
Stephon Diggs. I think is a factor. I'll take Marshall. I'll take Gardner Minshew.
No Patriot players in there.
Right, you have a top 3?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to shake it up, you know?
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to go number 1, obviously the Iron Man, Julian Edelman. What?
I said Joe Tooney, of course.
Joe Tooney. Yeah, Joe Tooney. What about Bear Andrews? Oh, my God. No, but I'm going with Jules number 1.
Would you be the little spoon to Bear Andrews?
I think I would have to be.
I think you would have to.
I mean, he's a bear, dude. He's a large human being with a nice beard.
Yeah.
Actually. So Jules number 1, Danny Playoff Amendola number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then who am I going 3, dude? That's a tough one. I'd probably I really liked
Umanawinui.
He's not in the league anymore, but Steve Smith, dude, I loved his grit.
Oh, I have a Steve Smith signed football right over there.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, Steve Smith. Next time you see this face, this means I scored.
I sup, son. I sup.
Dude, him and Talib, that was hilarious. He says,
Talib, okay, goddamn. I'll take out Stephon Diggs, put in a keep Talib.
Yeah.
Put it. Screw Stephon Diggs. I'll put it.
Keep Talib, North Dallas, Texas.
Mine said it's the win. Yep. There we go.
And then someone interviewed Steve Smith after the game on that Monday Night Football. He's like, Talib didn't finish the game. Why don't you go ask him? Ice up, son. Ice up.
And Talib was like, I like that. It's creative.
Dude, how about when Welker took out Talib's fragile hip?
That sucked.
Mm-hmm. Yep, 2013 AFC Championship right there. But moving on, just one more rumor from the rumor mill. The Buccaneers uniforms expected to change as well. Who knows how that's going to turn out? And then another rumor mill, apparently, so Dr. Fauci said that Advil wouldn't have negative effects on people who have corona unless they have underlying respiratory systems. The rumor mill is churning that Advil actually does have a lot of negative effects, regardless of if you have the respiratory issues or corona.
Oh, yes. So according to my experience, taking ibuprofen results in worsening symptoms. It felt like I got shot in the chest after I took most. So, yeah, do with that as you may.
Shot in the chest?
Go at your own risk. I'm 21. If you take it and you're 47, you might die.
Oh my God.
I'm not kidding.
Dude, were you just coughing left and right or what?
No, it was just like my whole torso, abdomen, chest, everything was just in pain. And it was mainly my lungs. I could breathe fine, but that was like the last thing that was like not that was like going well. Everything else was not working.
Was it like on fire? Your lungs on fire?
It was just like my chest was just in so much pain.
That sucked.
Yeah,
How about those aches up and down your back?
What?
What about those aches up and down your back?
Yeah, that's not good too. There's sharp pains in my lower back, and there's I read that you can also get kidney failure.
Oh.
So that was not ideal. It's
right.
But I don't have coronavirus.
I'm happy for you. Well, that leads into our next segment, and Matt and I have been watching this phenomenal show on Netflix, Love is Blind. Love is Blind.
Love is Blind.
Matt pounded through the entire 11 episodes in 2 days. 2?
I started yesterday, and then I watched the last 2 episodes this morning. So if you want to say 24 hours, I very much spent half of that 24 hours watching a middle-aged mom's show.
You crank open a bottle of wine?
Nice Chardonnay, yes.
Yeah, perfect. All right. I want your thoughts. Just start talking about Love is Blind.
It's better than any of the other dating shows that I've watched, definitely. I like the idea of them like talking to a piece of plywood and pretending like that's gonna get them married.
Yeah.
At the beginning. And then I don't know. It's an interesting idea. The timing is just way too short. And you see that at the end when the majority of the couples don't end up married. So those are my initial kind of reaction thoughts.
I actually took notes on episodes 6 through the end. I'm just going to rattle off. I'm going to rattle off some of the main points I had. Amber loves talking about how she has sex with what's his name? Barnett. Yep.
Yes. Matt. His name's Matt.
With Matt Barnett. Interesting how they all took them from Atlanta, right? And that none of them knew each other beforehand.
Yeah, part of me then started to realize at the end that this is just kind of a Southern thing and everybody's kind of trashy. So I just got to kind of discount that.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, at first I was like, do people really do this? And then I was like, oh, it's the South, so everybody's just kind of stupid.
Yep.
But yeah.
Gigi is a huge pain in the ass.
Gigi is psychotic.
She didn't even want to unpack her stuff when she got to the apartment, and then she was complaining that Damien wanted to. Like, dude, she's just a big pain in the ass. Jessica pounds wine like there's no tomorrow, like in order to even be around Mark.
The Messica, yes.
Messica, yep. She she also talked about shitting with the door open. She talked about so many things to try and drive Mark away, and Mark just wouldn't go away. She's like,
Mark is a
difference.
though.
I shit with the door open, like this, that, blah blah blah. I think Barnett's sexy as hell. This, that. So she's trying to freaking drive Mark away, and Mark didn't.
Mark is a simp though, and
100%. Yep.
He agreed with everything that she said. The one thing I get from this is Kenny should be president.
Yeah, dude, that speech he gave when he was left there on the altar, really, really good job by Kenny. Proud of him.
And Kelly's mom is like, I love this guy.
Yeah, but and Kelly's mom was also like, yeah, I'm 4 glasses of champagne deep right now. So she was probably laughing her ass off. Also, remember when they went to Cameron's house and Lauren came with him, and like he also insisted on her living with him? There were no sheets on his bed. Did he literally just buy that house, or how did that work? Like that was confusing.
I feel like he kind of just did, because it was like it's a 3-bedroom house, and he was kind of like, yeah, I'm expecting like to put kids in this house and everything. Which
he probably went on the show
forward thinking, like
yes,
very
yeah. He literally, right before he went on the show, he's like, yeah, I'm just going to buy a house because I expect to marry someone and then have kids immediately. So then I'll fill the house up. One thing I thought was funny was Matt Barnett's face when Amber told him that she had like $20,000 of debt, and that she you go from Cameron, who's like, I'm gonna buy a house for my family that I don't have, to Amber, who's like, I have no money and I have no house. She was like, there's no point in me even going to my house because I don't have one. I know, dude. She literally was like, yeah, I plan on being like a stay-at-home mom. You don't have a kid.
What?
And like Amber was already saying she wants to be a stay-at-home mom, and there's no signs of that they have a child. So what does she do?
Right. And if I'm mad, I'm like, I'd be like, shit. Because this girl has no money and she doesn't want to work.
I know his face. He was like a little nervous. How about when?
What do you think of Barnett? Because he, at the beginning, he kind of just came off as like a fuck boy.
Yep.
Like he just kind of flirted with girls, and they all loved him.
Yep.
And
well, I think
it's funny too, because they all loved it, and it turned out to be, in no homo, he turned out to be the most like physically attractive guy at the, when they revealed, but like they couldn't see him before, which makes you think, could they actually have, like, I don't know. But then, yeah.
Well, I like Barnett too, because he was the least emotional out of all the men, because all the other men were so soft and they just kept crying all the time. Even though Mark didn't really cry that much, he was just,
except for Kenny. You got it.
Yeah, but Kenny hung around Kelly, who wouldn't bang him after like 50 days of them spending every single day together.
Yeah, but after everything went down and she said no, he didn't like just like become totally distraught. He was just like, this is fine.
Yeah, okay.
He handled it a lot better.
He's a good guy, not necessarily my favorite. I did like Barnett. How about this, though, when Jessica fed wine to her dog?
Yeah, that was low key. I forgot about that. That was interesting.
Yep, shouldn't be doing that.
No, but I do love the dog. The dog is my favorite character in the show.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, what do I have last time? Oh, what about when Gigi was like, how, like, you keep saying that this has been the best sex of your life. Have you ever noticed that I haven't returned the compliment?
That's a really great impersonation of that. that was Damien
had to defend his bad sex.
Also, shout out to Damien for not marrying her originally, because he was just like, this
yes,
crazy. But then if you find out at the end, they're together.
I watched the reunion too, dude. That was probably the most legendary moment because remember, they showed Gigi's walking down the aisle with her dad, and Damien's already crying because I think Damien knows
the whole time. He was like,
he knows that they're not getting married. But I think he also said that he expected Gigi to say no to him, and then as soon as she said yes, he's like, "Fuck, I'm gonna have to be the one to say no."
Right. Well, did you see the mom after? Gigi's mom was like, You
Let's go
should have
kick his
said
ass.
no. You should have said no, like, and you should have let him say yes. So fuck
Yeah,
her.
I know.
Because she was like, you should have said no.
What about when she ate shit outside and she
Oh, I
slept?
like that. That was good. Because fuck Gigi. Gigi's psychotic.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. What's with Gigi saying? I don't have butterflies anymore. I don't have the butterflies.
Shut up.
You need to dominate me. Like that's literally what, dude. Also, how about Damien when they're having dinner at their first night? I think it was in Mexico, and she's like,
Yeah.
I'm not hungry for dessert. And then Damien's like, oh, I'm hungry. Like, I'm just gonna have like dessert then. And she's like, I haven't been fucked in 435 days. And he's like, all right, well, that's cool. Let's have dessert. And then like he just wasn't taking the hint at all. And then she literally had to tell him, like, Damien, F like pound me.
Fucking town, man.
Pound. That's literally what happened. So Damien,
How many days have
interesting.
you? When was the last time you had a nice souffle? Or a nice tiramisu?
Yeah, dude. He wanted to get his money's worth out of the date. All right, let's not. All right, you make a very compelling point. Damien just trying to get his money's worth out of this free vacation.
Well, when was the last time you had a nice tiramisu?
Yeah, compelling point. Compelling point. Let's.
Not an answer. Okay.
Yeah. All right. My next point is when Amber meets Barnett's family and she literally lost her mind. Like she just started like, she's like, look how much my hand is shaking. I'm shaking. I'm just going to keep talking. Ha, 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 ha. Can I have beer? Oh, look at this beer. I'm going to drink the beer. Ha, ha, ha. And she literally lost her mind in front of Barnett's family. And then like Barnett's brother, Danny, is like, yeah, like this is lust, not love. And like he says it like in front of all. Also, Danny's an asshole, dude. Barnett's brother is kind of an asshole.
Yeah, no, I was kind of like, he's kind of short and chubby, and his wife's not that attractive. That's grounds for me just to totally ignore him.
Did we even meet Danny's wife? I didn't think I saw her.
I think we saw her once. She was there, but we stick to the rule of no fat people.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay.
So
Yep. And also, you have to be 6 foot taller or taller.
And Barnett's like 6'3".
Yep.
And how the Amber was like 5'8". She was tall.
Yeah, Amber seemed pretty chill. And then
Sometimes.
also,
Except with Jessica.
dude,
she's like, I'm gonna fucking break your face.
I know. Oh my god, dude. Jessica literally was trying to bang Barnett 24/7, and then she's like, literally, she's hammered in bed and is like, "Did you see how sexy Barnett was?" And then Mark's like, "That's not cool," and then goes sleeps on the couch.
Yeah,
dude, that's tough. Let's see.
poor
What do we think Amber does all day? Like when they're living in the apartment and Barnett went to work, what does Amber do?
I feel like Amber has like a hamster wheel in her brain. She seems kind of stupid. So she's probably just like cleaning like shit, and then she'll like get distracted, go on her phone, probably put like a sock on, then start cleaning a little bit more. But she only pulled the sock up like halfway up her leg. So she's got to do that and then put the other sock on. And then like, yeah. And then Barnett will come home from work and she'll just be like, fuck me. And Barnett's like,
Yeah, okay.
I need food and I'm tired. And yeah, she'll make him do everything.
Yeah.
Because he's.
Dude, also, Kelly, dude, I'm just so surprised that Kenny could hang in there with Kelly that whole time. Because she's literally like, I'm physically not attracted to you. And the same thing with Jessica with Mark. Jessica was like, Mark, I'm not physically attracted to you. And Mark's like, yeah, like we'll make this work though. Like I'll grow on you. And then like Kenny was like, all right, I guess we're just gonna make out the entire time, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, no, but at least Kenny was like, he took it well, and he didn't fully like attach himself. Mark was like the biggest loser in the whole thing because he was just like, he didn't realize that Jessica's 34 and was like, I'm not messing around with this.
Yeah.
And Mark was like, no, it's fine. Like, I'll have kids. And she's like, no, you're 24. Like, that's 3 years older than us. Imagine dating somebody in their 30s right now.
I know.
Imagine dating somebody who's 31. That's a whole different lifetime.
Whole different
They
ball.
would just be, yeah.
But Mark
So,
kept trying to find reasons to. I think Mark just went on the show and he's like, all right, I just want to marry someone. I think he was just in it for the show.
no, I think he was in it for. I think he just didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah. Do you like how they mixed up, like when they're on the altar, and they asked, like, do you take blah 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 to be your wife or husband? They tried to always ask the person who they were definitely sure would say yes first.
Right. So they asked Mark first.
Yeah, they asked Mark first. Like, that's a layup. Mark's obviously going to say yes.
Right. That was yeah.
Also, rumor mill churns even more. Apparently, Mark and Jessica went to the producers and said, we're not going to marry each other. Like, we just don't plan on it. And they're like, sorry, you're going to have to go up in the altar and just turn him down.
Really?
Yeah, that's what happened. So
Where did you hear this?
Rumor mills. There's a mill right outside my house that has rumors.
An old grist mill?
Yeah, exactly, right there. That's where I get my rumors from. But dude, even Kenny too. Kenny was like ready to marry her, and Mark was ready to marry her, and they were about to marry someone they haven't had sex with.
No, I thought Mark had sex with her.
No.
I thought at one point they were like, yeah, like.
No. He said our physical, like, oh, we've been getting more physical lately, but that just means that they're allowed to kiss. I'm positive that they never hooked up.
That's crazy to me that somebody, like, especially someone who's 24, would put themselves in a relationship where they're like waiting on the other person to be like, yeah, you're allowed to kiss me now. That's like,
I know.
I mean, it's one thing if you're like mad at the other person. I've been there before, but like to just do it, like, in general, that's like bad.
Yep.
You know, like for like a long period of time, that's like no. But I don't think he knew what he was doing.
He definitely did not. How about Mark's brown on brown sheets when they went to his apartment?
I immediately went back to Jessica talking about pooping with the door open. So I was like, this is so weird.
Oh my! Jessica was trying so hard to tell Mark that she's like not interested at all. But
he was pretty much like, if I was 24, I wouldn't want kids. And he was like, no, it's fine. Like, I'm doing.
I want kids. And she's like, Mark, you're poor. You're like a personal trainer, and you're 24. And she's like, I make yeah, and you're short.
Yeah.
What do we think this? In another dimension, if Barnett had chosen Jessica, how do we think that would have turned out?
That?
I think it would have turned out fine.
Yeah. Because
like Jessica has a job.
Well, yeah, I was going to say what Jessica has is what Amber doesn't. Because Amber doesn't have money. And Jessica's like, yeah, I'm like, she looked like she was chilling. And Barnett, like, part of why he had hesitancy with Amber was like, she has nothing except for a nice ass. And yeah. So I feel like there's a chance, and Jessica seemed pretty into Barnett, and Jessica was like, if I knew this, I would, definitely go for Barnett. So
do you think that while engaged with Amber, do you think, like, how Jessica and Barnett had their talks, like whether it's at the party or outside, if Barnett was like, yo, Masca, like, let's just go upstairs right now, me and you, and bang this out, I think she'd 100% say yes.
Especially since you're sloppy drunk.
Yes, dude. Oh, dude. How did I not bring this up? When Gigi and Damien exploded at Barnett's birthday party.
Yeah, and she was like, listen to me. And Barnett's like, or not Barnett, Damien was like, what? And she was like freaking out for no reason.
She's like,
that's when
you're not listening, you motherfucker.
That's in that moment, I was like, she's psycho.
Yeah. Oh my God. Like, you're so stupid. And then she's like, you embarrassed me. Like, why would you say that? And Damien's like, okay, all right. And also, you remember what the whole fight was about too? Because it was like Lauren saying like that she's kind of a mess, and it was just Damien agreeing with her. And then Lauren's like, "All right, Damien, you asshole." And Damien's like, "What? I just agreed with you. You said something negative about yourself, and I agreed with you."
Yeah, and yeah,
We're fishing for compliments, dude.
I know. But the biggest mess was Carlton and Diamond.
Carlton and Diamond, dude. Diamond Jack, not Diamond Jackson.
Diamond Jack.
The porn star.
Definitely not a stripper. Definitely not a stripper.
No, dude, she's a professional dancer.
Okay.
There's a big difference right there. Oh my God. What was the line that Diamond?
And I don't have coronavirus.
No. Diamond said when they're sitting at the pool and they like ended up breaking up, Diamond was like, "Watch this ass to the next dick," or something like that, right?
Yeah. There's a bunch of stuff that I don't think we've been conditioned to say, like people like me and you, but they have.
Oh my God.
Like, there's a lot of things in there that I was just like, I haven't heard this before.
Dude, how about Carlton not coming out to her until after they were engaged and on their vacation?
I mean, to be fair, that's kind of a big thing.
But, I know, dude, that's wild. Why didn't you say that in the pods?
Yeah, I guess so. But he was also a mental wreck after that happened, and she didn't handle it well either.
Well, they both
really just didn't handle it well.
Dude, I have a grievance to file about Love is Blind.
What?
I hate how they make them call it dates and the pods. Like, and PFT commenter made a compelling point about how they call it. Whenever you hear pod, you think about like podcast or something like that.
Or like mango pods.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. For Jewel. But they call them dates, dude. Like they're like, "Oh, we've all been on dates here." Have you? You count talking in a pod as a date?
You're talking to a piece of plywood. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Oh my God, so stupid. Yeah. All right. Well, and then
also shout out to Amber for actually revealing that she did have an abortion. That was the other thing too. I was like, that's a lot to say.
Who did she say that to again? Was it to Dame? Or no, sorry, was it to Barnett or was it to someone else?
I think it was to Barnett, and he was just like, "Oh, okay."
He didn't care. I know. What about the reunion, dude? There was nothing really interesting in the reunion except for that.
No, except for
about 5 minutes, Amber and Jessica got mad at each other.
Yeah, but
And Jessica apologized, and they're like, "Amber, do you accept the apology?" And Amber's like, "I accept the intention of the apology, but I don't accept the apology."
Did you see Barnett though during the whole thing? He was just like, "Fuck!" Like,
dude, Barnett was pissed off. He was like, "Why? I can't believe I fucking signed a contract that says I have to be here right now. I hate this. I hate this so much, and I'm gonna look miserable the entire time. And I'm not gonna look at anyone
miserable when Amber was going off too, because he was just like, just shut up,
dude." But also, he looked forward no matter what, and he was in the front row. So when people were talking, like they would look around at them. Barnett just looked straight forward, like.
Yeah, no, he wasn't having any of it.
I know. So, that was pretty much the most exciting thing about the reunion. And then Carlton proposed to Diamond again, right? With a friendship ring or something?
Oh, yeah, that was, and everybody was like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
And they got a friendship ring at the end.
Phenomenal. I didn't.
But the biggest winner is the dude at the very beginning who's like, "I'm a virgin," and then dipped.
Yeah, dude, Taylor was his name, I think.
Was it? There were people in there who just didn't do anything.
Yep. How about the guy who was the hype man for like, he was never videoed in a pod, but like whenever Barnett would go back or like Mark would go back. The short dude, yeah, with like the 5 o'clock shadow, he would just be like, he'd be like sitting there like, he's like, yeah, dude, like I understand, and like he was there. His only purpose was so that Barnett could air his grievances, file his grievances.
Yes, exactly. He was filing good.
Is it interesting how you say you're a virgin and then you're just immediately off the show?
Yeah, that was like, he raised his hand. He was like, "Yep," and then that was it.
Dude, even if you are a 34-year-old virgin, There's no way you will reveal
34.
that. Yeah, he was like in his 30s, dude. There's no way you reveal that on the show either, dude.
Just as you reveal you don't have an abortion or you haven't fucked dudes. It's just like,
Those three things. Rank which one you would least want to say out of being a virgin, having an abortion, or also having sex with men.
see, like being a virgin, I could, if I was a virgin, I could play that off somehow as like kind of being cool. Like, yeah, no, like I've had hundreds of offers, but I've just said I'm just waiting for the right girl. That's
That's pretty much what he did say, dude. He's like, what? He's like, girls can say that they're just waiting for their Prince Charming. Like, why can't
Obviously,
I
he
just
didn't do it well
them?
enough because he just didn't get any good dates.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
obviously sucked.
I guess you could do it right there. The abortion thing is just like I had an abortion.
Yeah, he kind of brought
That's
that up
just,
out of the blue.
it was just like, yeah, no. And then the whole fucking dudes thing, like, I don't know. That's like the middle one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, while we're ranking things, what do you want to do? Do you want to say who would win in a fight pit, who you would most want to introduce to your mom, or any of the mix right there?
Who I'd want on my laser tag team?
Who you'd want? All right. We'll alternate picks. We'll flip a coin to start. I'm going to go on Google and do coin flip. You call it in the air. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, go. Call it.
Tails.
Flipping. Heads. I win. All right. That was a very fair system. On our laser tag team, correct?
Yes.
All right. I'm picking Amber. Right away.
I was gonna pick Amber.
Yeah. She's got a real dude. She's got a really strong chest, which could be very beneficial for just pointing and aiming the laser. So I think also she has a lot of grit, dude. If Jessica was on the other team, she'd be just firing away. And like, I'm gonna fucking do this for Barnett.
She was also in the military too.
She was also in the military
That also helped.
as a tank mechanic. All right, so that I don't know if that correlates to
I'm sure
shooting laser tags. Also, she doesn't do anything all day, so she'd be able to train pretty hard for laser tag. Also, that's my first pick.
My first pick is it will be Mark.
Wow.
Because he's short, so he's a small target. He's a personal trainer, so he's athletic. And he's gonna put his life on the line for the team, just as he would for Jessica.
Dude, that's a good one right there. So we got Amber and Mark in the first round. In the second round, dude, you know what? I'm gonna stack my team with Jessica now. I'm gonna have Jessica on my team because now Amber feels the competition of Amber versus Jessica on the same team, who can rack up more kills, who has a better KD ratio. I'm putting Jessica on the team, but also Jessica's feisty as well. Okay. Yeah. She fucking hates Mark, and now Mark's on your team. So she wants to kill him as many times as possible. I'm having people rack up the kills. You have the two fiercest competitors on my team. My team is just a lot of grit, a lot of competitors. And I don't know how you're going to top this in round two.
Well, I'm going to take Barnett because then Jessica doesn't want to get Barnett.
Okay. All right, dude.
There you go. And Mark Barnett's also a moose.
Dude. Big target, though. All right. So we have round two. I'm going with Messica, and you're going with Barnett, Matt. The combo that she really wanted right off the bat. Round three, I'm going to go with Cameron. And this pick really only works out if he's not crying. If he's crying, all things go down the drain, and we're fucked.
Why is that?
Well, you can't be crying on the field of battle. Okay, he can cry before, he can cry after, but if he breaks down in the middle of the battlefield, I don't know where I'm gonna go. It might be messy. But Cameron, if you looked at his job title, whenever they would show it, it said scientist. We don't know what type of scientist that Cameron is. He could mess with the gizmos in the laser tag room. Okay, he could mess with his gun a little bit, and he could kind of hack the system and propel both Amber and Jessica with the rigged system to rack up as many kills as possible. I'm going with Cameron, dude. It's always good to have a technician on site. I have a tank mechanic, and now I have a scientist.
Yep. Well, my pick I need a crazy Latina bitch on my team, so I'm gonna take Gigi.
Oh my God.
I need my wild card. I just picked my wild card right there.
Wow.
She might like do fine or whatever, like have no clue what happens, but then like wherever, it doesn't matter if Damien's on my team or your team, she's gonna get pissed at him, and then she's gonna go ape shit on everything.
She's gonna go psycho.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yes.
That was a really good pick by you.
Thank you.
Really good pick. So I think that rounds out our top three. So I have Amber, Jessica, and Cam, and you have
6v6.
Oh, 6v6?
6 rounds, yeah.
Okay, shit. All right. And then you have so far Mark, Barnett, and Gigi. All right. My next pick. This is where it gets tough, dude. But I'm going to go with Diamond Jack. I'm going with Diamond Jack.
You're going with Diamond?
I'm going with Diamond, mainly because I think she's still angry about what Carlton did to her. And she just has like a feistiness to her, dude. She's a stripper / dancer. So she has the agile feet to move around and be elusive and not get hit. She's stealthy, dude. If she wears some nice stilettos, I could see her really being a big factor in this game. Well, maybe not on the offensive side, but in the defense.
Stiletto factor?
Shifty and shaky, dude. I got now a Danny Woodhead on my team. About the, I'm not going with Ben Jarvis Green Ellis of downhill running. I'm going with Woodhead. Get the ball to him in open space, and he's going to make a play. See,
in the reunion, she had more of a Jerome Bettis look going, but
you might have. But, let's go a year and a half ago. Okay. A year and a half. All right, who's your round 4?
I'm gonna take Kenny, my leader in the fourth round. You need somebody who's also even keel, somebody who's has zero heartbeat and is able to face adversity. So I'll take Kenny. I feel like he's good to whip the troops in shape, and I think he'll do a good job of applying everybody's talents properly. Gigi's she's just a psycho bitch. Mark being he's shifty and will probably die for the team, and Barnett just being the hunk that he is, and Dreamboat that will distract the other team.
Well, now that you picked Kenny, right?
Yeah,
I'm going with Kelly. My girl Cal. She's gonna fucking hate Kenny because during the show. She was like, all right, we're only making out. And then Kenny is like, okay. And she says no to Kenny, right? Then fast forward to the reunion. He's like, I have a girlfriend. She's really perfect. I like her a lot. We have lots of sex. And then Kelly's pissed off because Kenny's happy and she's still single AF. So she's going to try and ruin Kenny's life on the battlefield of laser tag. Kelly just kept crying. And that cry is going to turn into anger and she's going to freaking tear the house down.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. I'll take Lauren.
Wow. Okay.
I'll take Lauren because that will hopefully neutralize and make Cameron cry, which is huge for the team.
That's huge. That nullifies everything.
She's shorter, which is smaller target, and it's mainly a counter to your Cameron pick.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go with. Here we go. This is not a main character, but I'm going with people think that his name is Rory. So I'm just going to go with Rory. He's the hype man. He was the hype man for Barnett that we just talked about earlier. So if I can get a hype man on my team to encourage everyone else, again, he's not a main factor. We never see him on a date in a pod. He never goes to Mexico, but he's there to let people get their frustrations out and encourage them and be like, you're a beast, bro. So I am actually I think his name's Rory, dude. I have no freaking idea. But I'm going with Rory as my pick. Hype man Rory for round 6.
Rory.
That's good, decent pick. What do I wasn't thinking about the other people. I don't remember any of the other people. So I guess so either Carlton or Damien for me is the last pick.
Yeah. What do you do, dude? You want Damien and Gigi on the same freaking team?
Doesn't matter. If he was on the other team, would it matter? Oh, somebody's calling.
Someone's calling.
Oh well. I feel like yeah, give me Damien because at least he'll stand there and cry. Carlton will run off.
Wow, that's actually huge for me right there because Gigi, all her efforts are now going to be concerned to Damien, which is on your own team. She's not going to be fighting. Damien's not going to be fighting. I have a 6-on-4 advantage right there.
Are you sure? Because I feel like Damien, there's the whole Kenny factor. I feel like he'll be able to channel Gigi's just psychoness at you, and Damien will be crying, but at least he'll be standing there as kind of a human shield. You need somebody who's expendable.
I do. Yeah. I like that one right there.
Yeah.
All right. Should we move on to some Patriots Colts talk?
Should we? I'm having a great time with this. I don't know.
Up to you. Any closing thoughts on the series then?
I look forward to another set of hapless losers who can't find anybody in real life next season.
Okay, I cannot wait for next season. When's that coming out? Do we know?
I have no clue. I hope soon because there's nothing.
I know there's literally nothing.
There's Tiger King. Oh yeah, we're gonna be doing Tiger King next.
We're doing Tiger King next. I'm also watching Westworld right now too, so I gotta
catch up on Westworld. I'll be all caught up by next week. Yeah.
I'm on season 1, episode 5.
Oh, I've gone through both first two seasons.
All right, I'll hurry up then.
Yeah.
All right.
Because they're almost halfway through season 3.
All right, so that was a riveting recap of Love Is Blind.
I like the alliteration right there.
Riveting recap. And now we can go into we agreed we were going to watch the Indianapolis Colts play New England Patriots week 11 of the 2010 season before we got into all the playoff losses, before we even came up with that. So to recap the Colts-Patriots game, I think Patriots won 31-28.
That's correct.
That's correct. I just wrote some notes down from what I saw. Peyton Manning almost threw 10 interceptions.
Yeah, he did a good job of sucking.
Yep. I think he threw 3 actual picks, and then there were about 4 or 5 other balls that were tipped up into the air and easily could have been intercepted. I have no idea what Peyton was doing right there. On the first touchdown of the day by New England, it was Welker. And this was a play, dude, that Bill O'Brien loves. It's called Hoss Wide Juke. Okay, so the outside receivers run hitches, the inside guys run seams, and then Welker has a 4-way go. He can go in, he could go out, he could sit down, or he could run a go, which is what he did. He made a little move on the linebacker and then just went right by him. Welker scored, touchdown, Hoss Wide Juke. Bill O'Brien loves it. I also loved how Aaron Hernandez was number 85. Oh, my God, I didn't record on GarageBand. Oh, my God. All right, so I'm now recording on GarageBand again. I stopped it because we took a brief intermission. Dude, technical difficulties have been tough lately. I'm just going to summarize for all the Zoom people that missed this or that already listened to this and the Spotify people who are now tuning back in after a brief intermission. We just finished recapping Love Is Blind. We're getting into the Colts game back into 2010. Because we're deciding to rewatch some old games before the playoff losses. Again, be prepared for the Jets-Patriots divisional loss for next Monday. As of right now, it's Colts-Patriots. My first point of the game, Peyton Manning almost threw 10 picks. My second point was about Welker's touchdown in the opening for the first touchdown for the Patriots was on Hoss Wide Juke. And then set up. And then I liked how Hernandez wore number 85. And is the youngest player in the NFL at the time. And then I also just wrote Austin Collie. Austin Collie
Dead.
I forgot about him, and the Patriots actually used to have him too.
Mhm.
He was pivotal in the Saints-Patriots game in 2013, but in 2010 he was on
I was at that game.
Indianapolis. Phenomenal game, dude. And they showed a highlight of what happened the week before, and Austin Collie got knocked the hell out against I think Philadelphia. And then
Yeah, lights out like Sean Phillips or Sean Merriman. That's what I mean.
yeah, dude, his head was still not right in that game. But Colts lost 31-28.
Yep.
So what do you have? Any resounding take?
Peyton did a good job of sucking.
We did, yeah.
We really did a good job of giving that game away at the very end. How
about Devin McCourty at corner?
Yeah, that looked good for a little while, and then I don't know what happened after. But
He forgot how to play.
Yeah.
And then
I think he figured it out.
How about the Patriots in the fourth quarter of that game?
They did a good job of just trying to give the game away as well.
Yeah. Dude, how about Peyton throwing a pick to end the game?
Yep. He just overthrew. All his picks were overthrows.
Yep.
Except for the McCourty one where he just didn't read the right route.
Yep. No, 100%. Peyton sucks. Yeah, they Patriots were on the ropes hard, dude. I wouldn't have been surprised if they gave up a touchdown right there on that last drive.
That wasn't good.
No, it was not. I really don't have much else to talk about for this game. We're going to be much more in depth on Monday with the Jets Patriots divisional round. This one was just a Brady Manning classic, but it was a weird sense of a game because it wasn't really close any which way you look at it. It only got close for about a minute in the fourth quarter. Other than that, the Patriots pretty much had like at least a 10-point lead most of the way, right?
Yeah, they built a big lead and then they almost blew it.
Yep, but they didn't. And that's all that matters. All right, so that was the Patriots Colts game. Next on our docket, Minshew Men of the week.
Who's my Minshew Man? I guess I'll give it to Dr. Fauci.
Dr. Fauci.
Tom Hanks. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I always give my Minshew Man to Aaron Hernandez, and I really shouldn't this week, even though I really want to, because every time I see Hernandez play, I'm like, oh, let's give it to him. My Minshew Man of the week, I've never given it to him before. I'm giving it to Cameron Newton for parting ways with the Panthers. I like Cam Newton. NFL posted a picture of him today. He was working out with Tyrod Taylor, so that was pretty neat. Yeah, I've always liked Cam. Seems like a good guy. His Instagram captions are super weird because he always writes with ones in them, so I never understand. I can't read it. If you know Ethan Weinberg, that's pretty much how he speaks, is how Cam Newton writes his Instagram captions. So, yep.
So do we have a report on where Bryce Cohen is?
No report yet.
Last time I saw him, he was drunk at a bar at Soho.
So he was not face down in a ditch in Tennessee, right?
He wasn't face down in the ditch, but now he's face down in the ditch in Soho in London, maybe.
Okay. So, yeah, I think he's back, though. I need to reach out and make contact with him. We need our producer back on the show since he hasn't been on in 27 episodes, maybe.
Yeah, it's been like that. Something like that.
He's been missing, dude, for almost half a year now. We miss Bryce Cohen. We need him back on the show. Gunner Guy of the Week. We've actually reached out to Gunnar Olszewski via Twitter and trying to get him to come on the show. He didn't answer, along with about 10 other famous people who did not answer our tweets on Twitter. So if you're famous and listening out there.
And she didn't reply. But yeah.
Yeah, so if you're famous and listening, please just reach out, and we'd love to have you on the show. That means my Gunner Guy of the Week is actually going to be, because we did recap Love is Blind, probably the biggest moment in the entire show. I'm going to go with Damian leaving Gigi at the altar. Ultra power move right there. And might have eliminated his simp status with that, with leaving her at the altar.
Yep. And I'm going to go with the dude who just said he was a virgin.
Taylor. I think Taylor was his name.
It doesn't matter.
Taylor is a virgin name.
Taylor is a virgin name. Taylor's a girl's name.
Yeah, so if you're a guy and have that name, then...
Unless you're Carlton.
Unless you're Carlton. Dude, oh my God. All right, Carlton will never make my Minshew Man of the Week.
Okay.
But Diamond would.
Because she's a stripper. I mean, a dancer.
No, dude, because she has grit, integrity, and she had a flaming line when she walked away. Watch my ass to the next dick.
That's just a whole lot of mumbo jumbo right there that I can't comprehend. That can kind of put together.
Yep. Well, that's I feel like that's most of what you comprehend. Seems just like a bunch of mumbo jumbo.
Yep. There we go.
Great most of the time. All right. Well, I guess that's it. Hopefully, we have a famous guest reach out to us by Monday.
Hopefully, yes. Stay safe. Don't get coronavirus.
Nope.
I've heard that it's bad.
You can't get it now. So.
Well, I haven't gotten it. So.
No, no, but you can't either way. No, even though you haven't gotten it.
I got the cheat codes, man. I got the
cheat code. Yep.
Yeah, Spider 2Y Banana. That was the one.
Yeah. All right. Well, do your homework, my homework is keep watching Westworld. We'll try and get into, what show did you say we're going to? Oh, Tiger King?
Yes, Tiger King.
Tiger King, we're going to try and get into. Definitely get into the Jets-Patriots divisional round. And I guess enjoy doing nothing like we've been doing the last couple of days.
Yep.
All right.
Kleenex and lube right in hand. Yep.
That's it for Friday, March 27th.
Yep. All right. Until next time, friends.
All right. Until next time. Stop.